everything you do in a gym counts, right? Even your warm-up sets should be used with a specific purpose to create a training effect. One of the big problems I see when people are training the big lift, a bench press, a squat, a deadlift, is that they are basically, and excuse my scientific lingo, they basically are bullshitting their warm-up sets. So they're on the bench. Let's say that I know that I'm going to work up to 315 on the bench press, for example. So I start and I slap 135 on the bench, and I'm sitting on the bench, and I'm going. Basically, when guys do this, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. When you see guys doing the bench press, boom, 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 like that, without focusing on, it's just because of an ego thing, right? They want to let the other people say, well, okay, I'm only having one plate on here, but it's super easy. I can do it like with my eyes closed. So just to give the illusion that I'm not working hard. Well, that is completely stupid, right? Every set should be done to create a training effect. If you look at elite Olympic weightlifters, they can have an empty barbell or they can have 200 kilos. It looks exactly the same. And that's how every single lift you do in the gym should look like. I'm doing a bench press, then I should focus on making that bench press, even with 135, look exactly like a 315 bench would look like. One thing that Dr. Russin and I often say is that to get maximum results, you should make light weights feel heavy so that heavy weights feel light. So the first technique we can use to get that happening is called compensatory tension training. I'm compensating lack of weight by an increase in tension. How do I do that? Well, by myself creating more tension inside my body. Let's say I'm squatting. So I'm setting up for the squat. I will create tension in my upper back. I'm squeezing the bar as hard as humanly possible. I'm trying to crush my ribs with my elbow to activate my lats as hard as humanly possible. Then I'm rooting my feet inside the floor, trying to rotate out, and then I'm going to grab the floor with my toes as hard as I can. Then, while maintaining that tension, I'm going to squeeze my abs as if I'm going to get punched in the stomach. And when that whole tension is created, I'm actually trying to pull myself down with my hamstring. I'm not letting myself go down. I'm creating so much tension, I have to pull myself down and then go up. Even without any weight, I probably couldn't do 6 reps like that. It's that hard because I'm good at creating maximum tension. And when I'm working on creating tension, it becomes a whole body effort. Even if the load I'm putting on my shoulder is not that heavy, I'm still working super hard. The neurological impact is still heavy, and I'm learning to create tension in my body becoming hard, right? You can do this when you're doing curls, right? I'm holding a bar, right? That's a little something here. If you ever see me train biceps, even though I have pretty good arms, I'm probably using the same amount of weight as most girls are using. Because to me, when I'm doing curls, it's more important to learn to create maximum tension. So I'm having a light weight. I'm rooting my feet in the floor, squeezing my glutes, grabbing the floor, and then I'm squeezing my biceps hard even before I start to lift it. And then I'm flexing my biceps. And I keep them flexed when I go down. So hard, I have to flex my triceps to pull it down. Hard. Imagine that you're in prison. Imagine you're in prison. Well, when you're in prison, you have to create tension to protect yourself in the shower, but that's not what I mean. Let's say that you're in prison and you only have one barbell, and that barbell weighs 40 pounds. There is no added weight. And then you have to build muscle with only that bar. How would you do it? You could do like 200 reps like this, or you can take that weight and try to make it hard by flexing harder. Remember, when you're trying to build muscle, the weight is only a tool to flex against something. So I can make a light weight feel heavy by creating internal tension. Make a light weight feel heavy so that your heavy weights will feel light. That's how you should approach your warm-up sets. You should actually make your warm-up sets look harder than your work sets. When you can do that, you know you're onto something.